Have you ever wondered how smart traders nail the perfect timing for their entries? In this video, we're uncovering the secret to precision timing, understanding session highs, news events, and liquidity grabs to anticipate market moves like a pro. I'm one of your mentor from Spektrades, and today I'll show you how to align your trades with the market's rhythm for better accuracy and better profits. Stick with me, and by the end, you master the art of perfect timing. Let's get straight into this video. First, let's get into the core of the problem: why timing is key. Trading isn't about just reading charts, it's about mastering time and liquidity. Institutional timing: the banks and the institutions execute trades at highly specific times. For the London session is between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. EST. That's the initial liquidity hunt to set the day's directional bias. Then it creates the session highs and the lows that the retail traders often chase. Now for the New York morning session is between 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST. That's the classic reversal patterns or the trend continuations after the liquidity grabs. And now for the Asia session, that's between 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. EST. That's a time of consolidation and order building. It often leaves clues for the next session. So the Asian session is extremely important in identifying the London session and the New York session. And now for a key concept is to understand that the sessions are not random. They are liquidity targets that are aligned with the session highs and the session lows. Smart money builds their strategies around these times. So you have to understand which time to actually position yourself when you're trading. Your success depending on doing the trade, on doing the same, because you have to align yourself with smart money to actually catch the proper trades. As you can see right here, this is a London session trade between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. EST. This trade right here is happening around 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. So this is around the London session. We can see that price push down lower and give us a equal low pattern right here, a relative equal low. So after price leave this point of liquidity, price pulled back and mitigate this order block right here. And after this order block, price then push down lower to then clear an external point of liquidity. So this right here just shows exactly how price delivers nicely during a certain time. Price doesn't just move, it waits during certain times to give us the reactions that we need. Now let's get into tools of precision, aligning time with price. First, we have to get into the session highs and the session lows as our liquidity pool. Retail traders place stop losses above and below these zones. Institutions manipulate price to trigger these stops, collecting liquidity for their trades. And now for the Asian range analysis. The Asian session often creates a range that often acts as a roadmap for the day. Breaks out from this range reveal directional intent. Now for news events and liquidity, institutions anticipate retail overreactions during high impact events. Before the news, consolidations and setup for a liquidity grab. And then after the move, that's when a sharp directional move once liquidity is captured. So news events and liquidity all happen during a certain time. That's why we have our kill zones. That's for the ICT strategy, where precision entries and institutional orders are executed during certain kill zone times. For the London session, it sets up for the trend setting moves. And then for the New York kill zone, it sets up for the reversals or the continuations, like we stated in the prior slide. Then we can use our SMT, our smart money tool, for divergences to confirm manipulations in entries with correlated pairs. The secret isn't just recognizing these moves, it's aligning your entries with them. So as we can see right here, just like I stated, you can use your SMT, your smart money tool right here. As you can see right here in this pair, price give us a failure swing. Price failed to push down lower to give us a lower low, but it respected this old low right here before reversing higher and give us a internal structure break and leaving this order block right here for price to come back and mitigate to then extend higher. This right here aligns perfectly during our kill zone times. As you can see, we have our SMT, and then during the kill zone times, price delivers nicely to our external point of liquidity points. This right here, understanding this fully and using all of these concepts together will provide you extreme precision. And now let's get into the execution in the entry model. Right here is the steps for pinpoint timing. The first thing we do is mark the Asian range, right? The Asian range is to identify its highs and the lows. That's where you have to focus. And we can expect the London or the New York session to sweep these levels. The Asian range is a point of liquidity where liquidity is hiding above and below. So during the London or New York, that's when price either gonna give us that liquidity sweep. Then for number two, we wait for the liquidity sweep. Smart money seeks stops around sessions highs or lows or news events. We watch for candles that wick into the zones in reverse. That's number two right here. Then for number three, we will look for a smart money confirmation. That is a fair value gap. That's where we enter on the retracement into these gaps after liquidity is taken. Or we may use a breaker block as a PD array right, to use if we don't see a fair value gap. Then we time our entries into the kill zones. Just like I stated, for the London session is between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. EST, and then for the New York session is between 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST. Always align with the daily bias. Use the ICT daily framework that I've given you guys in this video and plenty of previous videos to confirm that you're trading in sync in with overall order flow. A key takeaway is your patience is your weapon. Let the market come to you and confirm its hand before acting. As you guys can see right here, price push now lower and give us a liquidity sweep of this old low right here. Then on this rally higher, we have to wait for a intraday range structure break. As you can see, this is a higher time frame trade, but on the lower time frame, we have a lower time frame structure break down here. Then price left us this fair value gap. Just like we stated, we look for a smart money confirmation, either a fair value gap or a breaker block. Then we see that price pulls back inside of this fair value gap right here. Our stop loss at the old low right here of the candlesticks, and we're targeting higher prices. But these trades right here only happen during certain times. That is when the algorithm delivers price. As you guys can see, this trade is happening during the London session between 2 a.m. to around 5 a.m. EST. That's why you can see these setups happen with precision nicely. Now let's hop on the charts and go over a live example. Now we're on the charts. We're just gonna go over this example right here on how we align time and price in the kill zones to just catch these beautiful trades. As you guys can see right here, we're currently on the 1 hour time frames. I always advise you guys to start on the higher time frames first and then scale down to the lower time frames to find the perfect entries. You have to understand exactly where price is at. That's number one. You have to understand where price is at. Price came from this old low and then rally higher to this old high. So we are currently inside of this range from here to this right here. So everything inside of here is internal range liquidity. So just like I stated in my premium and discount zone video, make sure you guys watch that video also. It's a lot of value. As you guys can see, we have to wait, right? If we want to buy, you have to wait for price to cross the percent, as you guys can see, of this range right here from this low to this high. And if we want to sell, we have to wait for price to cross the higher version right here, then look for shorts. But we want to buy, right? We see that price is giving us consistent pullbacks inside discount zones, so we want to position ourselves for price to rally higher to come and clear this old high, this high, and then this high right here. So let me remove this gain box right here. Now we can see that price push down lower and give us a liquidity sweep of this old low. Now we can scale down to the 15 minutes time frames, all inside of this range, right? Inside of this range. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Perfect. We can see that price give us a breakup structure of this old high right here, right? Price push down lower, give us a liquidity sweep, and then rallied higher and give us a breakup structure. Then we see that price built all this internal range lows right here. All these old lows right here is just internal range lows, right? Liquidity is just hiding inside of these old lows. You can see that price pull back, but never push back down to mitigate it. But nothing crazy happened, right? That's why you can guess liquidity is hiding below these lows. None of these old lows actually went and did any damage, if that makes sense. None of these old lows went and like push up higher, right? They were just like wicks. Seeing all these wicks, we know that liquidity, right, money, is hiding below all these old wicks right here. So this right here confirms our new range. Just like we had this old range from here to this old high right here. Let me just bring this. Just like we had this old range from here to here, we have a new range, right? When price took liquidity from this old low and now went and gave us a breakup structure, right? We have a new range from here to here now. So now let's zoom in a little bit more. If you're a person, you don't want to take your trades inside of this zone right here, it's perfectly fine also. As you guys can see, let me just bring my Hindi indicator. I love this indicator right here. It's called Range Box by Nephew Sam. I'll talk about this in the free course inside of the Spark Trading community. Make sure you guys join that down below. That course is free. I just go over everything that you need to really understand smart money. It's really easy once you understand it. But this is like the free indicator. You guys can just pause that. Like I told you guys, the Asian session is where the accumulation phase happens, right? You can expect for price to just accumulate orders above and below. So we know that liquidity is hiding below here and above here. So we know that this zone right here, even though you may not take the trade inside of this zone, but we can scale down to the lower time frames and find lower time frame entries to even mitigate our stop losses even lower, right? To then find some trades. So if we can expect Asian session to give us our accumulation, what's next, right? Our London session to be giving us our manipulation. So now, right, just like I stated during the London session, right, between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's when price give us the manipulation type of move, right? As you can see, this is another move right here. You could call it during the London session, just like I stated. Moves happen between both sessions, right? You just have to be aware of them. Like this right here is a rejection block. Possibly don't even gotta scale down. This is a rejection block. Price had rallied higher to liquidity from this old high right here, and then push down lower. So once price comes back down here, you can expect for liquidity to be hiding above the Asian session, just like I stated right here, marked in gray. The Asian session has liquidity above and below it, right? So we see that price rallies higher, take the above liquidity, and then push down lower. So during the London session, you kind of have an opportunity to catch this reversal that then leads for this trade right here. And me personally, during the New York session, that's when I personally start looking for my trades. That's when I possibly wait for price to give me lower time frame entries. During my setups, I'll say right here, stop loss at these old lows, and I'm targeting recent range highs right here, or I'm pushing it all the way to this old high right here. But me personally, I always advise everybody, right, to target recent highs. As you can see, if we just play price, clean expansion right here, perfect. You can see during the London kill zone, you have this clean distribution move right here, perfect, right? 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. EST, a clean distribution move. And then during the New York session, you have a clean distribution move again, right? You just have to align yourself properly with the proper times and with the proper structure. So I hope you guys got a lot of value from this video. If you guys want full access to this video also and want the free course, make sure you guys join us down below at the free community. Well, this is it. I hope you got a lot of value from this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below and comment down below what you think. I always read the comments and reply. I truly appreciate them all. This is it. Spektrades out.